Let's take a look at Google Chrome and a few features you might not know about that'll help you save time or be a little bit more efficient when you're looking for things. You can tell that I obviously love tabs. Hello, I've got a lot open up here. If you want to get a new tab open, I can go ahead and hit the Command T button. That's going to open a new tab for me. Over here on the right-hand side, I can even click the drop-down arrow. And what that's going to do is show me all the open tabs that I have here and even the most recently closed tabs. That way, if I closed a tab and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, I can quickly get back to it and access it. You can even access a whole window of tabs up here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but if you click History by Chrome, you're able to come down, and if there were 5 tabs, you can restore all of those tabs from there, any recently visited tab also. If you need to search for things, the search bar or address bar up here is actually called the Omnibox. You can go ahead and search for anything in here. So if I were going to search for Google Tools, you can see it's even pulling up files from my drive. It's searching my drive for me as well as the websites. You can even search for, let's say if I needed a timer, I can go ahead and do this. It's going to pull up a 5-minute timer for me. I could reset it. I could set a different time if I needed to also. If you wanted to pin tabs, let's say there's tabs that you go to frequently, you want to find them in the same spot. If you come up here, I do this with my mail, and right click it and come down here and hit pin, you can notice it's going to come over here and it's going to always be there. Right click it, I'm going to hit pin, and then it's going to stay here. So when I open up a new window, the first window I open up, my mail is going to be pinned here, and then my Gmail will be there. So if those are ones that you commonly want opened every time you open your first window, you can do that and pin those settings. I also wanted to remind you that as long as you're signed in to Google Chrome, like I am here as Jake, whenever I log into even another device and sign into that account, all of my settings, my bookmarks are all going to come back for me. Now, if you happen to have too many tabs open and you kind of want to group them together, I can come over here. I'm going to right click and I can click and say, add tab to a new group. And let's say I wanted to call this group for my Spanish class, my Spanish first. I can go ahead and click that. And now if I needed to drag this in there, I can just pull that over. So now I could close these down and then open them up. If these were 2 tabs I needed maybe during my first period Spanish class, that's how I could access those. So hopefully these few things will help you with Chrome. I invite you to go ahead and give it a try now. Maybe try to pin a few tabs or a few other things.